Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm here to share some thrifted treasures. For those of you that have been watching my channel, you know I'm on the no spend challenge, but I did spend a little bit this weekend because I went to see my friend who has a thrift store here in my town. And I really missed my friend, and then she just had some amazing things that I couldn't pass up because they're very unique and one-of-a-kind type things. So, and I didn't know if I would ever see them. Some of them I know I won't ever see them again. So when you find something unique, you know, you have to get it, right? So anyway, I did get a few things, but she has the best deal, so I didn't really spend hardly anything. But here's what I got. See, no, I got this at, yeah, so I got this. These are for my shop, but this is for my shop. Let's see, I'll show you the things I got for my shop first. So this I got for my shop. It's a really neat tea towel, and it looks like Holly Hobby to me. It reminded me of Holly Hobby. The colors are really pretty. I mean, this like turquoise-ish border with the little flowers, and then it has these little girls that look like Holly Hobby on the bike or on the trike, and little creatures down here. There's flowers and a duck, a puppy, and a little kitty cat with some flowers. I mean, just the cutest little tea towel. So I got that for my shop. I always, if I see a nice tea towel, I get that for my shop. So that is for my shop. It looks like it's all in good shape. You know, I don't see anything wrong with it or anything. So that will be going into my shop. And then I got, what else for my shop? I got this pin. I have a few pins in my shop and jewelry and things like that. So this will be going in. It's got like rhinestones, blue. There's light blue and like, you know, the clear type rhinestones. It looks like here. Well, it looks like light blue and like a royal blue rhinestones. Okay, that's what it is. And then it's got like this pretty sparkly part right here. So let me just show you. It's a pretty flower, of course. It almost looks like a poinsettia, but it's not red. It's a blue and silver. And then here's the back. So it looks to be in perfect order. I don't see any markings on it, but it is one of the pins that can be also a pendant. It's got a little loop right here that can be, you know, put on a chain. So really neat and pretty pendant, or pendant slash pin slash brooch. So yeah, that's going in my shop. So that wasn't for anything going into my shop. That doesn't break the no spend. Let's see, I think everything else was not for my shop. So I didn't go crazy, but these are just some unique things that, you know, I wanted to get that I didn't know if I would see again. So I fell in love with this bridge set. It had daisies on it, and I've never seen anything like this before, so cute. And I couldn't believe it, so I got it. But it's just the bridge score pad. You know, I kind of wish these bridge score pads had the design on the outside of the, you know, they usually have a pretty cover, and then they're just the regular, you know, score pad on the inside. But so you can coffee dye these or whatever, you know, you want to do with the actual score sheets. But this is so pretty, so I'm sure I can do something with that cover. And then the cards match. So there's two different patterns on the cards. This has never been opened, and it was in the thrift store. So I was like, you know, how could I pass it up, right? And I love daisies and sunflowers and things like that. So it's one pack has this, you know, all over daisy pattern. And it's got like the green stripes in the background. This one has the green stripes in the background, but it just has the one big daisy. So sorry about the glare, but not only are they, you know, daisies, but they're kind of retro daisy looking. And of course, they usually don't put a date on these things. So no way to tell how old or new it is, but I just really, really loved it and could not pass it up. Yeah, I don't see a date anywhere. Let's see if there's one here. No date. So anyway, but I loved it. I loved it, or else I wouldn't have got it. That's one thing that the No Spend challenge has done for me, is that it's made me focus on things I really love. You know, I only get it if it's like really cool, vintage, and something that I love. Okay? So staying with that, you know, attitude, I also picked up another little card set here. And the fact, and actually it does have daisies on it again, at least in the middle part here, little flowers. And as you can see, you can probably see through the box without me taking them out, but for the sake of relieving any glare, I'll take a couple out and show you. They're the red and blue, and they kind of look like, what do they remind me of? Like a bandana or something? But really cute little pattern on those, and just could not pass those up. They're so cute. I just love those again. So I got that set. It looks like all the cards are there. And it came in this little plastic box. It says Hallmark on it. I don't see any other markings here. Here's something on the back that I didn't look at. Oh, it does say bandana on here. I didn't notice that. So I said it reminded me of a bandana, and it's called Bridge Playing Cards Bandana by Hallmark. So really cute. And then another little set of cards, and these weren't in a box or anything, but I had to get these because they had like a globe on here, and I don't know what these other little, you know, creatures or people are on here. Can't read any kind of writing, but they do. What I saw was the globe or the map look to them. So like these go like this. Maybe someone might recognize this picture here. I do not. So you can feel free to let me know if you know what this part of it is. I do not. Didn't, like I said, didn't come in the box. Doesn't have any description on it. So, but I really love the map look on here, and the two gold and green, just kind of an old world look and vintage look. Even I don't know if they're vintage or not, but they at least have a vintage look and the map, which I love. So could not get those. And one more that I thought was super cool. These say, it was just in this box, and usually they're just plain when you see a box like this. I usually find them just, you know, plain, and I don't get them. But these, let's see, what do they have on them? Those are the two jokers. Let me see if they have anything different. Well, I'll just take out a few. They're not really that different on this side. Like here is this side with the numbers and things. Oh, they do have a little bit of a, look at that. Cute. So they are kind of different, like these are, with the little, whatever that is, design in there. And the jokers, I don't know who that is, but who is that? That does look familiar. Wait a minute, that is, I gotta think about that for a second. He is somebody that was on TV a long time ago. I don't think he's been on TV recently. And you might recognize him, and it'll come to me in a second, because I do recognize him. But it's not coming to me right now, but if you recognize him, you know who I'm thinking of. I know who it is, and it'll come to me in a minute, maybe. But the thing that I like about these was on this side, now you're probably not going to be able to read it on the camera because it's just kind of running all together, but it says, "You've come a long way, baby." That'll give a hint to us to who it is, probably, on that Joker card. But here is the back of the card that says, "You've come a long way, baby." So pretty cool, right? I mean, I thought it was cool. It's from what is that from? Is that from the early 70s, I think? Possibly mid 70s, somewhere in there, somewhere in the 70s, I believe. So I don't think it was in the 60s. It could have been from the 60s even, but I'm not sure. I remember that slogan, so I thought it was cool because these cards are obviously pretty old, so I really like that, and very unique. Again, unique is what I am focusing on. Unique, vintage, and something that I absolutely totally love. So in that same attitude, I've never found a quilt top before, And I found this quilt top in my friend's shop. She said, "Oh, you found that, did you?" Yeah, it was only one. I looked for more and she didn't have any more. But she had this one, so I got it. And it's, of course, the perfect size for a journal. I mean, look at this. I mean, if you put, you know, by the time you fold it in half and make a hem or something around the sides and the top, it's going to be like the perfect size for a traveler's notebook or whatever. So I had to get that. I never have run into one before. And being the first one I've ever run into, I had to get it in pretty colors. So I got that. And these little books, you know, I've had a few and I've made journals out of them, really. I don't know if I even have any more of these little kind of friendship books. There we go. So let's see what it looks like on the, yeah, it was just this plain little, let me get the dust cover off, cute little dust cover. But, yeah, this was at her shop, and it's got this cute little girl on here, all about you. It's one of those little, I mean, look at that. It's so cute, right? And then here's the little pages. I love the colors in these little friendship books. I call them friendship books because they just have little cute stories in them, or, you know, sometimes they have quotes or whatever. Just so cute, and the colors are always so vibrant. And just love these for little journals. But let me see if there's a year in here. This is by Hallmark. It says Hallmark Edition. And there probably is a copyright in here somewhere. Here it is. 1967. So super cute. From a Hallmark store, apparently. So that I got. And so, like these, I had got some of these in Florida, and I found about, I used 3 of them in my Halloween journals, and I have like 3 that I didn't use for next year, but that's it. And then I found these here. I couldn't believe it because I've never run into them before. I ran into them in Florida, and they're the little wood pieces, and these look like they were handmade by someone, little pumpkins. So I got these little wooden pumpkins. And I just glued these on a page in my Halloween journal, and they were so cute. So I think I got every one that she had. There's a little witch's hat, a little black cat, and she always gives me a deal. Like, I pick out a bunch of stuff, and she'll be like, "Oh, I'll charge you for these, and these will be free," you know, that type of thing. So she doesn't even charge me for everything when I go in there. But yeah, so yeah, I have to go in there and see her, and then she gives me a deal when I find something. But 3 witches, another witch's hat, a witch, a spider and a spider web, and a little ghost. So cute, right? So I got all of those for next year. Then and that same thing, I found a little mouse. He was so cute, so I got him to put in Halloween, just any journal that I think he'll be cute in. So he will show up in one of my journals one of these days. Cute. Now, she got this from behind the counter for me because I mentioned I was you know, working on some Christmas journals, and she said, "Oh, well, let me show you something. I'm getting ready to put these out." And she showed me a little box of goodies, and this was in there, and I picked it out, and I said, "Oh, how about these? How much are these?" And they're little buttons. She called them buttons. Let's see. They don't say that they're buttons, and they say hand painted on here. So, but they have a little loop in the back, like a button, like you can sew it onto something like a button. Anyway, I'm going to use them as a button or a charm or something. But they're like little decorated Christmas trees with red and blue bulbs and a little star on top, and they're gold. And so I pulled them out, and she said, you know, gave me the price, and she's like, "I knew you were going to pick those out." She knew it. She said, "I knew what was in that box, and I thought you might pick those out," and I did. I picked out exactly what she thought I would pick out. So that was pretty funny. And then I found these while I was in there. They're a little, I thought these would be neat little kind of charms in a Christmas journal. Like, here's the manger scene. Here's a little angel. These are ornaments, but they're like thin plastic ornaments. So I'm going to use them as charms. Like this one has a little gold thread on it, like where you would hang it as an ornament. But I'm going to use them as charms. So like I said, manger scene angel. Let's see, these are all angels. So the rest are angels and just one manger scene. But I thought, wouldn't that be cute in a journal as a charm, you know, or even glued down on a page or a pocket in a collage or a cluster or something. That would be the thing on top. So I will be using these. Hopefully I'll be able to use them all in my Christmas journals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be making 8 Christmas journals, but we'll see. I'm going to do my best to use those up in my Christmas journals. Now, what to show you next? You see these little things right here? They're sitting over there on the side. Aren't they cute? Can you see what they are? They're little, let me take the price tags off here so you can see what they are. They're little dolls. I mean, they're little dolls. And I saw them, I was like, those are so cute. Like, there's no way I would ever make one of these. And so for me to be able to get them at a very reasonable price and maybe use them as charms in my journal, I thought, okay, so here's one. Here's what they are. They're boys. Let's see, 1, 2, how many do I have? 1, 2, I didn't count them while I was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, let me take the price tag off because that looks tacky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boys, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have the same number, 6 boys and 6 girls. That's cool. Okay, so that might work out well depending on how I use them. But they're so cute, and so here they are. Let me show you. Let me see one. They got little hair on them. They got little hair, and they got a face and the little clothes. And so what I thought I would do, this one, I mean, they could be like, this guy has overalls on. He could be, I mean, they could be used in any journal, really, like kind of a, well, that they would go in, or a farm journal, because he's got overalls and the gingham shirt. But I thought maybe I could make them into a charm type thing, or a pin, and pin them on something. Like if you make them into a charm, you could put a little pin in the back here, kind of pin the pin in, and so you, hopefully this would work out when I actually try it. But I'm picturing putting a little pin through, you know, fastening the pin like a safety pin, and then maybe a jump ring, or you could put a jump ring or a bulb pin attached to that so you can hang it. And then you'd be able to hang it either probably from the outside, because it's not, you know, they're not that thin where you want to hang them, try to put them inside, but maybe on the outside as, you know, hanging on the spine, or on the front near the spine or something. They'd be cute as a little part of a, even part of a tassel charm, you know, somehow mixed up in that type of thing. So anyway, I thought there would be something unique that I could use in my journals, because they are so tiny and so cute and unique that I just thought, I've got to figure out how to use these little tiny dolls in my journals. So I got them. So that, of course, you can see why I got them, right? I had to get those. And then the other thing is, I don't come across too many sewing paraphernalia, accessories type of stuff. And these are just little partial, you know, snap cards. I mean, this only has 1 snap on it. This only has 4. But what I wanted them for was, you know, I want to make some more pattern journals. So I'm kind of collecting if I see something. And so I'm going to make these into something I can use in my pattern journals. And I was telling her, like, yeah, I'm going to use these and I'm going to make them into some kind of tag. And I'll put a ribbon through here and stuff like that. Make it into like a tag or something. And I was told her about my pattern journal and the other things I made for it. And she was like, that is so cool. And she's like, I am using stuff like that all the time. And she said, you're talking about using basically the packaging. And I said, yes, it's all about the packaging, you know, with junk journals. And sometimes it's all about the packaging. She's like, I'm going to save you all of my packaging. And I was like, oh my goodness, because I never run across any. And she's like, I'll save it for you. And I was like, oh my goodness, that is so awesome. I would love it. So she's like, I'm going to make a little sherry box and save you all my like sewing packaging. I'm like, awesome. That would be perfect. So I can't wait. I said, I'll be back to see you. So anyway, those little snap cards I got. And then this pile of, she had a couple spots where she had patterns. And I kind of went through them all because when I see patterns, I don't just like buy them all willy-nilly. I go through them and pick out the ones I think I'll use for journals because, you know, if there's some that I'm just, you know, I just don't think I'm going to use. I mean, she had all kind of little crafting patterns and different things. So I just picked out the ones I thought I would absolutely use and want to use in a pattern journal. So I picked this one out. Super cute, right? Here's the little ladies with their aprons on, and then all this little gingham stuff here, and this looks so country that I thought it was really cute. And it's kind of a larger size too, so that will be interesting. And then anything with fashionable ladies like this I like, especially if it looks kind of old. So these looked like fashionable, stylish girls. And I didn't look for, like while I was there, I didn't look for a copyright or anything. I just picked out the ones that I liked. So I know sometimes on patterns they have the copyright in different places, so it's hard to find. And this one has like super fine print, so I did not see a copyright on here, but I like this one. Here's another one I thought would be a cute little journal with the little ladies look like square dance skirts or something. I don't know how else to describe them. They're so ruffly and fluffy, but maybe that was a style, or maybe it has a copyright. I don't remember this being a style since I was born, but it doesn't look that old. Maybe it was 70s. I don't know. I didn't wear a skirt like that though. But let me see. Let me see. Oh, 1976. Okay, so these ladies look like they're, I'm trying to think of how old they look. If they wore this in 1976 and they were about this age, that lady looks like she's, I mean, she's older than 20, it looks like to me. So, and I'm trying to think how old I was. Much younger than 20 in 1976. Let's just put it that way. Much younger than 20. So I wouldn't have been old enough to wear that skirt, right? Anyway, here's a Vogue, and these ladies are stylish. Very stylish. And she's got straight leg pants. Kind of trying to guess the year that this was. She's got long shorts. What year would that be? I don't know. These styles don't look familiar, so let's just look and see. Kind of fun to guess what year it's from, right? And this, of course, well, no, it has an address here, but I don't see a copyright. It could be in here somewhere, but I don't really see it, so I guess we won't know. But anyway, lots of plaids and different patterns there, so that'll be a fun one to use. I like that one. Now this was a little different. I didn't know if I was going to get this one. I kind of had, you know, back and forth mixed feelings about this one, but I thought it was so cute with this flower and this little girl that looks like a Holly Hobby again, that I wanted to go ahead and get it and see what I did with it, you know. I mean, it's cute. It's got some tissue pattern paper in here, so it apparently is a pattern. It says right here, flared skirts and V-necks. It's like a rubber stamp almost that's put on there. So, not sure what's inside, but anyway, I like the outside envelope. It is an envelope. There's some writing on it here. Let's see. No, can't read anything there. It's just a blur. So, anyway, I like that. Some more stylish ladies. Yeah, no copyright there. But, yeah, I like this one. And McCall's, no copyright here. And no copyright here, so I don't know where the copyright is. But anyway, It's an old one. Looks like it's, you know, it's kind of starting to brown, but it's in, you know, I mean, these are all in like good shape. There's no really writing on any of these, you know. Look, I mean, look at all these. No writing on any of these, so that's a good thing. And then, so there's a couple more here. This one was cute. The little ladies with their tops, and they're all different pretty colors. Transfer for embroidery included. Let's see, what else do we see here? I don't see, again, I do not see a copyright. Isn't that weird? Let's see, simplicity, no, nothing there on the flap. So, but anyway, I just like the colors of, you know, these little ladies here. And I never see baby patterns, so I saw these two baby patterns. And I don't think I've ever seen baby patterns before. Never, ever, ever, ever. So when I saw these, I was like, cool. I've never seen baby patterns before. These would be cool to make pattern journals out of. And this is a Butterick and Simplicity. But they're both cute little babies on there. No writing and no, you know, rips or anything here. Good shape. Do I see a copyright? No, I don't think so. So, but whatever. It's cute, and you can tell it's starting to brown, so it's got to be pretty old. And then this one too is browning, perfect shape, no rips or tears, simplicity. This is super cute. So, yeah, I got those. So that's everything I got from my friend's shop, and you know, I'm, you know, glad I have held out this long. I think I did pretty good on the no spend for almost 2 months, basically. It's almost the end of October, so that's pretty decent. But when I saw these unique items that, you know, it's nothing I have already in my shop, in my stash here, so I figured, you know, that it was okay to go ahead and get these things. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share today. I hope you like my little goodies. I love these little dolls. Aren't they adorable, right? I mean, so cute. So anyway, I'll let you go, and I will see you next time. Happy crafting and happy thrifting. See you next time.